Yo, now then, guys, welcome. Right, guys, I am just gonna give a little announcement out quite early on today. If you can hear any background noise today, guys, yeah, I'm really putting in the background, to be honest. So kind of just giving you all a little bit of a heads up that is what I'm doing in the background. Shouldn't interfere too much. I have just put something small on just to do. So yeah. I can't waste valuable time, you see. Got to have big print or something. And I had a filled print in the night, so yeah, I'm kind of playing catch up a little bit, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. Hope everybody had a fantastic new year. Right, we are now into November. November is a very good time to be selling things. I can't remember what we're meant to be selling, but yes, we are. There is something we can sell today. Right, let's see what other contracts there is. We have a baling contract. That's not a great job, actually. It's quite far away. Cultivating just around the corner. Hoeing's miles away. Wow, everything is so far away. Right, well, first things first, guys. We will go and do what we always do. And that is prepare the logs, the wood bits with... Yeah, just everything woody related, basically. We should be selling this in the next couple of episodes, which, to be quite honest, I can't wait to do, because we're going to use the wood chips this year, and we are literally going to pay a loan off. Now that might mean we miss out on a field, but that means we're also going to be saving £8,000 a month. Yo, Lambo, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing today? Do appreciate you all coming in nice and early on this stream. Should be live for about 3-ish hours, I think. I think that's going to be... Well, to be fair, my printer's on for the next 2.5 hours, so I'm at least live for the next 2.5 hours, because I can't do out else with me printing until then. But, yeah, hopefully the background noise isn't too much with it running in the background. This is kind of a test, you see. I kind of needed to test how it was going to work with the background. Now there is things we can get for the microphone to make background noise a little bit if it is there. But yeah, I am kind of praying that it's just not going to interfere to begin with. Right, I'm going to get these 4 things loaded here, guys. Before we do anything else, I need to go and see what the windmill is at. And what the castle build is at. So that's right. So that's got no more big ones there. It's just the little ones. So before we go and sell it, we need to make sure we don't need to deliver it somewhere. Now, I had a feeling that we weren't going to need it here, and that is still correct. We do not need it there. Do we need it over here at the windmill? And the windmill is almost complete, guys. Stage 15 has been completed. Long planks, we don't need any more long planks there. That's fine. So no, we are literally just in a position to sell this right now then, guys. This is going to give me about, I reckon this is going to give me about £30,000 today. I'm feeling very optimistic on the pricing. I really am. I think this is going to be about £30,000. And to be honest with you, if it's £30,000, this would be the best news ever, because that would put us in touching distance of our new field. And our new field is exactly what we're trying to buy in this episode. If we buy the field today, guys, and then we pay the loan off in January, we're good. Winter months, guys, I'm probably going to do what I was doing last year and last in-game year. Yeah, we are going to probably skip a couple of months. We're not going to skip them because we've got stuff to do. But like, we might spend one live stream and get like some of the really bad winter months where there's nothing to do out of the way. As long as we're keeping the sawmill up and running, that is the goal. I'm hoping maybe at some point we might be able to get away with selling the sawmill. If we can get the sawmill empty and we get all the constructions built, we might be able to sell the sawmill. But then again, I am thinking of maybe making some sheds actually constructing the sheds, which probably means I need more wood. Right, this is a very, very, very dodgy, very, very, very dodgy build today, guys. This is, Here we go to the sell point and play Jenga. I know something else is going to spawn. I know it is. We've got another wooden beam. I tell you what, we'll leave it for the end. We've got what we've got. We can't load any more if we haven't got space anyway. But yeah, there's one more wooden beams. That would be about another £3,000 just for the wooden beam. Right, my printer is just calibrated there. Jesus, it's super loud. Super duper loud. Right, let me just turn those lights on there. I've just realised I haven't opened today's. I haven't opened my Twitch channel today. I always have that open on my phone. Always, always, always. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me in the stream today. First stream of 2026. So yeah, crazy, 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 crazy. Guys, thank you for the likes as well. 436 likes. I do appreciate that, guys. I do need to do something, actually. I have realised something. In the last live stream on New Year's Eve, we added a second alert box for the people who like the stream. I need to put that on the OBS. We are streaming back through OBS now, guys. And I can tell you now, it is so much more nicer. Oh, guys, wow, yeah. Just to give you an idea, yeah, like 200 frames in 4K. Yeah. Oh, I knew my streaming problem the other day was, yeah, you have to go, mate. I knew it was TikTok Studio. It's nothing against TikTok Studio, it's just very resource hoggy.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Freggle, Happy New Year, dude. Good morning, and I hope you are feeling better, my friend. I hope you are feeling better, dude. That bus is going to stop right where I need to be in it. I knew it was kind of going to be around here. That Freggle must be driving that bus. Must be. And there we go, guys. Wow, that is not as much as I expected. An extra £6,000 on top of that. I'm a bit better. I'm on the mend in hand. Fair enough, Paul. You're on the mend. You're on the mend. It's nice to hear, dude. I have missed you in the stream, dude. I have missed you. I haven't had anybody with a 6'5" wife to pick on all year. All year. First stream of the year, but yeah. Yes. Right, let's get down here anyway. Let's get this all sorted. But yeah, that is a good chunk of money. £103,000. I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Like I say, I was hoping for about £7,000 more overall, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe December's the better month. Mum's Life, hello, good morning, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. Freggle, dude, are you in the Discord for the items of my new Etsy shop? Have you seen the items I've been listing? Formula 1 related? Well, some of them are. Some of them are just car brand related. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Right, can I just take a quick second, guys? I just need to update one of my alerts, basically. We updated it on what is it? I've lost what I was saying now. We updated it on... I can't remember now. Yeah, we updated it on TikTok Live Studio, guys. And yeah, we were trying to add it over onto this one as well, because it was quite a good idea to add it separately so that the people who were liking the stream was... Bear with me, guys, it's gone to a black screen. I've done something wrong. I've done something wrong. It's okay. Ignore the black screen, guys. We will be back. I added the wrong one. I don't want a new scene. I want a new source. Add a new source, add a new browser source. You know what it is? It's the like alert, because I say it makes you guys not spam the like button quite as much. We will refresh that. We'll shut it down when it's not visible. We genuinely do not need it to be that big. Jesus Christ. There we go, that's what we need, we just need it like that, and there we go. So basically, if we basically just do that, I'm going to just slide it down to where the alerts are. That is locked there. We're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. Just gonna put it down onto there, and yeah, anyone liking the stream now, guys, that should come up separately compared to doing it the other way, where we were kind of just having some well, the people were doing like a 1,000 likes, and then like it was delaying like notifications and stuff for people following and things like that. So this way just kind of means we can have both going at the same time. Right, we need to. My fat ass belly is literally... I was pressing the button to go in the menu. My fat ass belly was unpressing it. In the Discord, no, I haven't been online. Ah, dude. Have a gander, man. Have a gander. Long planks to the castle, warehouse room. Right, we need to know when soybeans is best price to sell, guys. So we need to find the price for soybeans. And I don't think it's anywhere close yet. It was July. Jesus Christ. So that's not ready yet. We're not doing wheat, we're not doing barley. That is getting ready. So I've got no trailer to use at the moment. Oh my god, everything is just so delayed. What's happening with everything? Honey, let's see if we can get rid of honey. Honey is... Honey is not a great price, to be honest. And eggs. Let's get the eggs done. So if we get all these little bits done first, we can deal with this. Wow, the eggs are going to the bakery no. The eggs are going to the warehouse. Wow, they are a fantastic price, guys. Yeah, let's get that sorted. This is going to be about 3 grand just in eggs. 3 grand in eggs for a year. Not too bad. I am supposed to sell the pallets when the pallets get full, but to be honest with you, sometimes now the farm's getting a little bit bigger, it's kind of a little bit more harder to do that. See, we could technically sell the honey today because the environmental score that it will give us will just basically off-put the price of not been the best. Right, guys, I got a genuine question. Has anybody got any 2026 goals already? You know, I don't know. Just for example, oh, you know, we're gonna lose £10 or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Has anyone got any goals? Not just weight related, but any goals in general? John Boy, good morning, my friend. How are you? Hello and welcome to the stream, dude. And welcome to the live stream. Nice, dude. Nice. How drunk did... Oh, that reminds me, guys. We've got our straw to pick up. So we do have something else to do today without doing a contract. I was trying to think what we had to do. I knew there was something. I just couldn't remember what. It's the only downside when I don't stream one day. I don't stream yesterday and it's like... Whew, brain's just completely and utterly mashed. Completely forgotten. Try to increase my income to give my family. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing exactly the same. That is why my printer is going in the background with designs and models and stuff. So, right, are we ready, guys? This should give me about $3,000. Oh, wow, 3,978 pounds plus a little bit on the environmental score. That is absolutely fantastic. That was the missing money from the underpriced wood. So we've nearly got enough money to buy a new field. If I was to sell some straw right now, I think we could get the field and then spend the rest of the episode making sure we've got enough money to cover the loan payments. You never know, the field we buy might be like a root crop or something, so we might have something else to do. Let's figure out what field it is we're going to buy. Let's have a look what field we're going to buy. I'd like a bigger field, but a bigger field means more money. Also, I haven't looked in the shop today. We do need to have our daily little look in the discount shop. We are hoping for a new bigger header appearing in the shop. Just so we're a little bit wider than 6 meters. Right, so we got a baby harvester. Where were you? Where were you? And 0 hours as well. Wow, that is pretty good. We have really. Five tubs of lime for £123. We will be buying those. Right, let's go back down here, guys. We have a Lamborghini in the shop. It's got a little bit high work hours. It's a nice tractor, though. We've got a plow. We've got that, guys. The header we want is in the shop right now. I literally shit you not. The header is in the shop. But this is why I always sleep on stream, so you guys know I haven't just added it in. That is the header we've been waiting for. It's only an extra 1 meter wide than what we already have, but that every single pass will be 1.2 meters wider. That is the header I want. Yo, Brock, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. I want to provide better for my family and get the porch built out. Nice, dude. How big a porch? I'm curious though. You've grabbed my attention with the word porch. I'm hoping this year, yo Connor, I'm hoping this year to be able to start this business that we're doing and maybe try and expand the size of my house. I wouldn't mind building a single story extension out back. I know it would mean losing a little bit of the yard that we've got, but it would make my I could basically double my kitchen in size. Right, my grain header is worth 20,000. Right, so we are going to spend a little bit of money today then, guys. Unfortunately, the only way I can get the header to the shop is by driving the harvester there, which unfortunately is not the quickest thing in the world. But I would really like to do it. The map is the new Highlands DLC map, but the map itself is called Kinlaig. You have to get it with the Highlands mission. Oh, yeah, good morning everybody. Welcome. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Yeah, unfortunately this is the only way to get the header to the shop. It's a header that doesn't fit a trailer, so... Although I could have maybe put that on the back of the... maybe could have put that on the back of the Eiffel Williams trailer. Can you join? No, dude, this is my solo save. Thank you for the follow though, dude. Dude, if you are part of the community, dude, and you are active in the streams, when we set the multiplayer save up, you know, you can join then, but we will be looking for active community members to join. Right. It doesn't take that long actually, to be honest. It does do 26 miles an hour. It's not much smaller than the it's not much slower, sorry, than the tractor, you know what I mean? Yes, I do play on PC, dude, and on my single player saves I use a lot of custom mods. A lot of custom mods. Whoa, 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 whoa. This doesn't give us much of a bigger header, guys. It is only 1.2 meters wider, but every pass would be an extra 1.2 meters. It would definitely 24. Right, we have now then just sold the 6 meter header. Let me go into the shop, into the discount shop, and buy the bigger header. We will go for a new different type. We do. You know what? I've just driven the harvester all the way here and I'd already forgotten what it was I drove. Is it a Lexian or it is a Lexian. I might as well make it match. That's what I'm trying to do. I just don't know what harvester I've got. So we're going for a Lexian there, and we will change it to the class green colour this time. Oh, I'm really liking that. It is going to spend a little bit of our money, but to be quite honest with you guys, it really didn't spend much. It cost me about £10,000 more than what, you know, than what we sold the other one for. So we lost 10 grand already today. But I genuinely think with every harvest we can do quicker now, I think that is basically just going to make it so much better. Every harvest is going to be 10% quicker, I think. I really do need to get down here, guys, because we've got a really, really, really big mess of things. Right, there is no trailer connect. I don't think I can... No, if that bar had been a bit longer... No, that's a 3, but it's not a bar I thought it was. No, right, I can't do that, so... I've got to come to the shop with the tractor. Do you play with the wheel? Yes, dude. Moser 5. Moser R5 wheel. So if I play on PC... Right, well, I play on PC. If I play Farming Simulator, guys, I use a Moser R5. If I play any of my racing games, I use a Fanatic wheel. That way I can leave the R5 on my desk and I can leave the Fanatic wheel on my sim rig. I haven't been able to get in my sim rig though for the last few days. I've been too busy setting up the Etsy store and all that kind of stuff. It has an 8 meter deck and I want to extend it with... Ah, right, so you want to... I was going to say, dude, that doesn't make any sense. You have an 8 meter deck and you want to extend it to 6 meters, but no, you want to extend it another 6 meters. Fair enough, Fred. That sounds like that is going to be quite the project, my friend. To be honest, dude, it's a shame you wasn't a builder, because I could just hire you for free labour. You could build my extension and do all the work for free. He's like, I don't bloody think so. I did, my friend. Yeah, I had a very good Christmas. 2 days off over Christmas. I didn't stream Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and I didn't stream New Year's Day. I do like to have those days with the wife. We spent yesterday setting up our business email and all our Etsy shop and all that kind of stuff. So now what we're doing is we're just printing the products that we're making and selling, and yeah. I had a failed printing the night though, and the worst thing is it failed after 10 minutes and it printed for 6 hours. So I got a big waste. Got a big wasted product today, which is a shame. Really, really big shame. I'm doing it myself. Concrete footings, the woodwork. Nice. I do interior work, the jobs that I can do. I don't want to do jobs I'm not comfortable with, because I don't want to make a mess of it. Right, that is that done. That is that done. On with the next job, and the next job is baling the straw from our field. Right, give me 1 second, guys. I've just realised I haven't had my vitamins. Just give me 1 second to go and get it. Right, I'm back, guys. Like I said, I like to have my daily vitamins. I was just a bit distracted this morning, so I didn't get to have it. What tractor do you have on them? I have a JCB from the new DLC, and I have the New Holland from the DLC as well. That is pretty much all I'm running at the moment. Unfortunately, we are going to be a little bit stuck in the dark for a little bit, guys. There's not really much I can do about that. It is just winter, so we do have later mornings for daylight. But I do, like I say, if I skip the time, then we're gonna have a shorter stream. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Let's have a look. Yo, Logan, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you had an awesome New Year, dude. What PC do you have? I have a pretty decent PC, to be honest. I need to heal up first. Ah, who needs help, Fregel? Who needs the help? Just get on with it. Put it this way, dude. Right? I look at it this way. If you're a roofer, you're only gonna fall off a roof once. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was my dad's birthday on that day. How was it? Yeah, dude. Awesome, mate. We had a massive turkey dinner once again, like we did at Christmas. If anyone's wondering why we had a turkey dinner, I managed to get 2 turkeys before Christmas for £2 each. So Christmas dinner cost me £2 for the turkey, and New Year's Day cost me £2 for the turkey. And they were turkeys that fed up to like 17 people, something daft like that. They were huge turkeys. But yeah. Dude. Thomas, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. We had roast beef. Ooh, yeah, we had roast beef at Christmas as well. We always do a dual meat. Do you know one of the reasons why we always do a dual meat? Now, it's never personally happened to us, but have you ever read the horror stories where people's turkey meat has just gone off overnight from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day? So we've always made a point of doing a roast beef. Now, the reason is, if we don't eat the roast beef on Christmas, we'll warm it up Boxing Day. We'll break it up into bits, you know, because it's slow cooked anyway. It just melts in your mouth. So what we'll do is we'll then put it like on a tray, like a deep dish tray, cover it then in gravy and like warm it up on like Boxing Day. So it like basically, it's like the day you've had it the first time. It's just amazing. Yeah, that's what we tend to do, and then that's kind of like Boxing Day kind of thing. Either that, slash the Dragon Lady does like a big buffet on Christmas Day, on Boxing Day, and then that way the ruggers can just pick at it all day. Do you know what I mean? The Dragon Lady likes to do a bit of a buffet. She can never do a small amount though. That's the problem. The Dragon Lady doesn't know how to do small portions. Ever. Right, don't mind me, guys. Doorbell camera's just gone off. I'm not expecting any parcels, but nobody's told me they are either. That's the problem. Yeah, dude, you don't need to keep putting the same comment, dude. Right, this is the bit we need to get done. So we could really do with selling some straw. We could do, but I don't think it's going to be worth as much as you think. I've gone and got my vitamin, and I still haven't. I genuinely still haven't had it yet. I've got an Amazon parcel coming today. Let's hope they do it. Dude, I had Amazon come the other day. New Year's Eve, right? New Year's Eve, I had Amazon come. They brought me a new 3D printing plate. I've ordered a smooth plate. The guy left it on my doorstep. Didn't knock on the door. I've got all this footage on camera. Yeah, my eldest was in waiting for the Amazon man to knock on the door. He left it on the doorstep. By the time I came back on New Year's Eve from town, because I said to you on New Year's Eve after the stream, I said I gotta go to town. By the time I came back, it was dark and nothing was there. Yet the footage on the doorbell. So I know he left it on the doorstep, but between then and there, it went missing. Literally nothing. So I think someone has leaned over the fence on the neighbours where the camera doesn't pick it up and taken it all. Taken like 40 quid worth of printing models, equipment, filaments and plates, and yeah. And Amazon are like, oh well, you know, well we know we delivered it. I was like, yeah, and we have the footage of your man not even knocking on the door. He literally put it on the doorstep and left it. Didn't even knock on the door. We literally had someone going in. Right, I have to go. The nurse is here for my bath. Oh, Freggle's getting a sponge bath from the nurse. He's in the Netherlands as well, guys, so you know she's going to be proper hot, is the nurse. Not like in England where, you know, the nurse is going to be like 97 years old and, you know, one slip and she's going to end up in the hospital. Do you think he might have took it back and stole it? Well, I don't know, dude, but all I know is the camera picked up the Amazon man walking out. But obviously my, like, next door neighbour's front yard, it's only like a little 3.5, 4 foot fence. You know what I mean? But it's funny how it wasn't visible. Now, obviously, my doorbell camera doesn't trigger my neighbour's yard. So, you know, it's very weird that, you know, it has just gone missing. But it's annoying because I'm waiting for those parcels. And now I have to wait till tomorrow. Amazon were like, oh, well, wait till Saturday just in case they show up. I'm like, what do you mean in case they show up? If your delivery driver did his job properly to begin with, this wouldn't be happening. Anyway, tomorrow I can reorder them for no extra cost, which is a bloody good thing. But this is why I always order stuff on a credit card. Because if Amazon say, well, we're not giving you it back, the credit card company will. Because I've got doorbell footage of him literally walking in, dropping them on the floor, and then just leaving. Not even knocking, not even ringing the doorbell, and absolutely nothing, because obviously it includes sound. Normally, I have the same Amazon driver, and he's absolutely brilliant. Like, I chat to him and stuff, you know what I mean, when he's trying to do, like, his little codes and all that kind of stuff. And he's really cool, but this guy was a completely different guy. Never seen him before in my life. But he brought the parcels, and then, boom, they went missing. Oh yeah, Really strange. But whoever it was knew to kind of, or at least try to avoid the camera, and they did avoid the camera because they clearly came in from like over next door to fence, and yeah, there's not really much I can do about it till tomorrow. But yeah, there's about £40 worth of printing supplies just missing. I think it's 40 quid. My build plate was 20 quid. I can't remember exactly what there was now, to be honest, but I know one thing: I'm not happy that it's gone missing. I ordered some filament as well, and I'm desperate for the filament, which is why I'm a little bit cheesed about it, because like, oh, we'll wait till Saturday. Well, I can't print what I want to print because I want to do it in that colour, and I can't do it in that colour because it didn't bloody arrive, so literally smashed the game. No, it's like a little front yard, dude. It's like a little front yard. You know, like imagine like a townhouse, brownstone style house, you know, where it's just got like a little yard on the front. You know what I mean? Little 3 foot, 3.5, 4 foot-ish fence. I can't say exactly how tall it is. But if you lean over, you can touch the floor on the other side, you know what I mean? Well, it has now given me the option to, it has now, well, it's not giving me the option. It has now made me go, right, we're going to put a bigger fence there. Because obviously that, you know, Amazon are really good with their customer service. They will send me the new lot tomorrow. But obviously, every or someone like that wouldn't give a shit, you know what I mean? And that's the problem. So I am now going to put a bigger fence in when spring comes, I think. Yo, Champ, how are you doing, buddy? How was your first day of 26? Dude, I just want to point out that I have not seen my daughter at all this year. We went to a boyfriend's New Year's Eve for a party, and she texts me and stuff, but I physically haven't seen her yet, so I am a little bit, I'm like, Grumpy, I literally haven't seen you yet. I was sending her messages all day saying, Grumpy, I literally haven't seen you all year. I must have sent her that about 10 times yesterday. In the end, it got to about 11 o'clock last night, and she's like, Dad, fuck off. And I was like, that's a bit mean. Oh, look at you being mean to me already on the new year. And she's like, oh, you're going to be a nightmare this year, are you? And I was like, oh, yes. I love it. I love annoying her. What is the point in having a daughter if you can't annoy her? The problem is you can only annoy her so much before she punches you in the face. She's very mean, guys. She gets that from her mother. She gets that. She gets the meanness from her mother. My dad says that to me. It's a dad thing. You'll understand one day. It's a dad thing. Like both my boys are like my daughter has got the signs of autism. She's high functioning, so I ain't having a test. There's no point. It takes years to get tested, and she's high functioning. You know what I mean? And but my boys, do you know what? If I said that to my boys, do you know what they do? They just reply with, "Okay." Tell you what, this is looking truly freaking awesome. Plenty of straw. Our next problem is going to be getting the bales off the ground. We're going to have to drive the skid steer all the way to this field. It'll be daylight though in the next 20 minutes probably, so that's quite handy. And we'll be able to see what we're actually doing. I don't like working in the dark, it does make it very hard. But if I make it daytime, the stream will be short. We only stream one in-game month, unless it's January, February, because there's never any jobs to do January, February. I always tease my dad back. That's the plan. That is the plan. Dad's jobs are there to annoy the kids. Play practical jokes, be a nuisance, tell lame dad jokes. That's why they're called dad jokes. They're not called mum jokes, are they? The dad is the mum joke. She probably regrets marrying him at some point. I'm sure mine does. I'm sure mine did about 2 seconds after marrying me, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me. Ugh. Right, let's get these little bit. Do you know what I'm going to do actually? Instead of doing these nice, really tight turns here, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do every other one like this, and then we can kind of come back on ourselves. That makes more sense. I do just want to point out. The sunrise is coming, guys. The sunrise is coming. But yeah, guys, we are so close to having the windmill built. I can't get over how quickly the windmill has been built. We've definitely built it within the year. But it's annoying at the moment because my voice is breaking, and I'd put like speak that again. You know what? I used to live next door to a lass, and she had the, you know, I seen her grow up from like the age 8 to like 21. You know what I mean? And when we moved into the house, you know, she was like, oh, you know, I'm so and so, and she had the squeakiest little voice she'd ever met. She still has that same squeak now, and she's a full-fledged lawyer now. But I still call her Squeak when I see her, even though we've moved. I saw her up the day before Christmas. I was like, hey up, Squeak. I was like, what are you doing back in town? And she was like, oh, you know, I'm here to spend Christmas with my dad. And I was like, oh, that's lovely. And I was like, and she's like, why did you know? She's like, I'm not as squeaky as I used to be. I'm like, yeah, but you are though. That's the thing. And she's like, when I went down to London and I started work. She works for the government now, the Home Office, I believe, which isn't a good thing. But she's like, you know, I tell everybody, you know, that, you know, everyone's got like these nicknames and that. And I was like, you know, and I told everybody mine was Squeak because of my voice. And I was like, hey, you know. She now tells all her like MP colleagues that her nickname is Squeak. So it's quite cool. I gave her that nickname. Yeah, she was so squeaky. She still is. She's like mid. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Hang on a minute. When I moved in, she was 8. I know because it was like a birthday a couple of days after we moved in. I lived there for 15 years, so that makes 23. I've lived in my house now for nearly 2 years. Yeah, so she's 25. Wow, that is ridiculous. Isn't it amazing how time flies? Like, oh, it only seems like a couple of years. And it's like, wow. You know what I mean? 15 years goes by and you just don't realise it. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, I still need to take this vitamin, guys. I haven't taken it yet. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Right. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tedious, I'm afraid. We've got to drive the skid steer now to that field. So what we've got to do in that field, guys, is we've got to basically take the bales out of it now. I'm going to plough all my fields every year, guys. Now, I know in theory I don't need to plough them. But if I plough them, I don't have to weed them. And I'm thinking we might be better off weeding these fields. We might be better off, ploughing these fields. Plus my plough is wider than the cultivator. I need the skid steer. But I need the skid steer with the forklift on. It has got the forklift on, that's handy. The forks on, that's handy. I'm wondering if there's a way we can kind of just work this a little bit. I can't get that on there. Don't think I can get that on there. Guys, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? There is ramps on the trailer. I was going to try and just to see if I could lift it up onto the trailer, you know. little bit by little bit. Instead, what I'll do, guys, is I will just I'll just do that. Yo, guys, how are we doing? Right, let me catch up on chat after my little storytelling. The map, my friend, is called Kinlaig. It is part of the Highlands Fishing DLC. The only way to get it is to buy the DLC. I feel like I was 8 yesterday and I'm actually 15. Yeah, how do you think I feel, dude? I remember playing football in the street as a child, and I'm now 41. I nearly said 42. I'm 42 this year. Making myself sound really old and depressing there. Really, really, really sad and depressing there. Right, I can turn frame gen off now, by the way, guys. We are not using TikTok Studio anymore. We are back to the good old OBS. Right, I think we're better off just kind of parking that there and definitely better off putting that there. Right, let's get off this trailer. I don't believe you. Yeah, crazy, innit? Had my birthday less than a month ago. Absolutely ridiculous. Feeling very old at the moment, guys. But then again, since November, I've had a few health things, and my throat and tonsillitis and this GERD that I've got. It's bloody horrible. I don't think there's going to be many bales here, guys. But I think we might be better off. We'll definitely be better off just doing them manually. It might take a little bit longer, but I'm thinking that in the long run it might be quicker. What's been your favourite age? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, because I've had lots of different things happen at lots of different stages in my life. I don't think there's just one in particular thing you can kind of... Like a lot of people go, oh, you know, birth of my kids. Well, I've got 3 of them. You can't just pick the birth of one of your kids to be your favourite. You know what I mean? It is what it is, really, isn't it? Yo, Mr. Wallop, how we doing, buddy? Hope you had an awesome New Year. Mandy. Hello, thank you. Follow. Welcome to the purple platform. I do appreciate the follows on the purple platform at the moment, guys. We've been getting a few of those. I'm very happy with those. Nice when we get follows on the very dead platform. Mr. Wallop, thank you for the heart, mate. Stuart was sending me the finger ones, wasn't it? Sure it was. I'm good out. Yeah, my New Year was good, dude. How was yours, though, dude? How was yours? See, guys, you come in my stream quite often. I say quite often. You come in my stream. I remember people. I'll give you all nicknames so I remember you. If you don't like your nickname, I don't really care. It's more just so I remember. You know, we got Wally Wallop. Granted, his name's Mystical Wallop, but I call him Wally Wallop. That gives me the ability to remember his name. Now let's go get these ones a little bit further away than where we are. Matt the Melon? Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Everyone has nicknames. The wife just calls me Dickhead. Waste of space. Wish you were dead. You know, the wife's got her own nicknames for me. I like that. Right. This is a good way of doing it, guys. That's the easiest way to take 2 bales when the skid steer can pick 2 up, but it's very, very sketchy picking 2 up. So that's kind of why I don't. I tell you what I need to do right now, actually, guys. I need to just... Don't know if that... I need the engine running. Let's get that into there, guys. Let's get that into there like that. Let's get that turned off there. Oh, God for that. I thought it was going to do that thing where the bales glitch out through into the fork. If you put it too far onto the fork, they get really, really stuck, and you really do struggle to get them off. Right, do you ever play Black Ops 7? I'm going to presume that's what you mean. Why would I play Black Ops 7, dude? Why would I? Call of Duty hasn't been good in the last 10 years. And anyone who thinks it is really, really needs the red testing. It's been the same game since Modern Warfare 1, which I played originally when it first came out. There hasn't been a decent Call of Duty since then. What's my nickname? You know what? I ain't got one for you yet. I gotta think of one. Gotta think of one for you, pal. Gotta think. Let's have a look. A nickname to remember you by. The problem is, you've got quite a good one to remember to begin with, which is Champ. I always call you Champ. I know that's kind of part in here. I know like Wallop's got Wallop, but Wally Wallop's just got like a really, really good ring. Are you a pretend fan? Well, it would appear that way, pal. I'm not rich enough to own an actual farm. I am a champion. Well, that's a matter of opinion, champ. But if you don't, you've got to think of yourself as a champion, because someone else might not. There we go, look at that. The skill and detail in loading this right now is crazy. Well, do you know what, dude? It's better than being someone on the internet who's got nothing nice to say. And is just an arsehole. Do you know what I mean? We've all got opinions, mate. They're like arseholes. Everyone's different. You think I'm an old man playing video games, and I think you're an arsehole. But you see what you see? Opinions. Right. I've got room for one more on the back there. I can maybe get more on top. But the problem I've got... a pallet of sugarcane. If we had the bakery guys or the sugar bill, that would have been worth buying. Put in. I've messed that up. Messed that one up. Right, give me a minute, guys. Bit of chat. Someone tries to knock you down here. Well, this is it, dude. This is it. But do you know what I mean? Someone comes in and, do you know what I mean? Just because I don't like the game he plays. I am not going to lie to you and say, oh yeah, I love it. Call of Duty hasn't been a great game since Modern Warfare 1. Modern Warfare 2 was... but let's be honest, they could have released that as a DLC to Modern Warfare 1. And saved people a lot of money. It wasn't any different, but new maps. That's one reason why I genuinely love Euro Truck Simulator. Like, it's one game that has been out for 13 years and still gets a new, still gets new updates every year. Do you know what I mean? Right, I am gonna have to start putting some straps on these because I got a feeling I'm going to make a bit of a mess of my loading here. Oh, that one did not. Right, that end one is not securely on there. I am just gonna need a minute in a minute, guys, because I've kind of run out of patience now for the idiot. So I'm gonna block him. Let me get this last bill. And the good thing is I've still got his names in the chat, so I can ban him after he's gone. I ain't got time for knobheads, guys. 2026, the year of not dealing with knobheads. Bob, I use well, I do have a dual stick. I don't use them both at the same time though. I do have the Farm Sim Farm stick from Thrustmaster, and I have the side panel, the Logitech side, or whatever it's called, side panel. I love the side panel more because it has more buttons, and the buttons just I can use the buttons then on other games, you know what I mean? Right, there we go. There we go. Let's do that there. Right. I don't think two of these bills. It might have registered, and it might just be a little glitch. It not showing. So we will just have to. We will just have to be careful driving these back. Right, there we go. I missed one. Oh, dude, thank you for telling me. I genuinely missed one. Dude, oh, do you know what? Old man eyes, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, do you know what? I would have been so pissed if I'd have gone and got me plough and then come back and seen that in the field. Thank you very much for telling me, dude. Thank you very much for telling me. Up left field. Yeah, guys, thank you for telling me. Yeah, appreciate that, Martin. I really, really do. Yeah, I'd have been so pissed if I'd have... yeah. Right, that reminds me, guys. Let me just... Let me just get rid of this knobhead in a minute, guys. Give me a second. I'm just checking my print. Oh, just because you hate me. You didn't see. You didn't. Dude, do you know what it is? Yeah, to be honest, when I read chat, after I have it ready for like a minute, because I'm doing something, I start from the bottom and work my way up. But yeah, Wally Wallop too. To be honest, yeah, I saw your comment and I was like, it's 2026. You know, let's ignore him. Dude, the map's called Kinlaig, dude. It's part of the Highlands Fishing DLC. Champ, gotta go. Have a good stream if I'm not back before the end. Do you know what? I'm gonna be live for another couple of hours. You might be back. If you are, you are. And if you're not, you're not. Do you know what I mean? I'm live Monday to Friday. Well, 9 till 12 anyway. The map is the Highlands Fishing DLC map, dude. But the map is itself is called Kinlaig. The reason why I tell you what DLC it's from, guys, is because you have to have the DLC to play it. It's not a downloadable map. Can we just get rid of this? I've got pretty much nearly 500,000 litres. Wow. So the value's 19 grand. If I was to sell all of it now, so that's the real price. So let's have a look at the other prices. It's not. Do you know what? Let's go and sell this lot. I don't need 500,000 litres of straw. Do you know what I mean? Yo, Arthur, dude. Hello, welcome to the stream, my friend. What is that horrible set? Do you know what, dude? Do you know that Jippo saying, if it's on, it's gone. It's on, and I'm gone. JL, dude, thank you for the follow. Arthur, thank you for the follow as well, guys. It definitely helps having the like under a separate alert. Is the Dragon Lady here? No, I do believe... Hang on. I hear the boiler, guys, so I'm going to presume the Dragon Lady's in the back. it's the Dragon Lady's only got a couple more days off work, and a couple of more days off, and then she's back at work. I don't know why I've come this way. I don't want to be this way. I need to be at the animal dealer. But I've come the wrong way. I'm sure she'll be around at some point. She's got some bits to do, and then we've got to nip to town again. I need to go to town to get some lighter fluid refill. I forgot to buy it on New Year's Eve. I'm off to pound shop because if I go to shop, it's like £2 a tub. If I go to pound shop, it's the same price. It's the same one in the same size, but it's only £1. So I'm off to pound shop and I'm off to buy a couple of lighter refills. Basically, I need the lighter refills because I've got a little mini like cooking blowtorch, and I need some more gas for it. Basically, that is literally the reason I need it. But yeah, fair enough. I just love complaining about people saying that's fine, Wally. That's fine, Wally, dude. That's fine. Right, I can never remember which one of these it is for the bales. He says as there's a freaking bale icon right there, like a blind bastard. There we go. See, that wasn't a lot of money, guys, but it was £5 grand. Actually, it was nearly £5 grand, including the environmental score. We got 4,590, along with a £379 environmental score. Right, we can start turning some of these lights out because it's daylight now. We can see. We can definitely see. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome. I do appreciate everybody hanging out in our first stream of the year. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Just want to check on something. One of my, give me a minute, guys. One of my prints has failed. Give me a second. Yeah, I think the board, my board. That's why I ordered a new board. Right, I won't be a second, guys. Right, there we go. Right, so I've done that. I've just had to skip one of the. When you print multiple things on the board at the same time, if one has a little bit of an issue, you can start skipping it. So then that way it doesn't just keep wasting filaments and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for the follow. Right, guys, let me just catch up on chat. I played this for hours yesterday and got bored. Need to watch you, see what you're doing. Great ideas, as I've tried everything. What map are you playing on? I'm playing on the Highlands DLC fishing map, guys, and I'm currently building. I'm building. Right, got to go and check on our buildings, actually, guys. So we are long planks. Let's have a look. Long planks. I've got enough long planks in there. Another 500 litres of long planks, and that will be the windmill in the next stage. The castle has got 89 beams to go before it runs out. How do you find it? It is part of the DLC, so you have to look on. Do you play on console or do you play on PC, dude? Atty, also thank you for the follow. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, kind of where you find it depends on what you play on. If you play on PC, you can find it online at CD Keys or loaded.com, as it's now called. If you play on console, you have to look in the mod store, in the mod hub. Don't look under mods part though, look under DLCs, and then Yeah. You get loads of new tractors, new map, new building opportunities, things like that. You getting wood yourself? Or... No. I do all the wood. I buy the stone because I can't afford the stone stuff. So I do just buy the stone, but the wood is the one thing I do. I do. You know what? That worked out quite well selling it like that. Yeah, the wood we put about 40,000 litres of wood in the sawmill every live stream. We always do that at the end though. Press X, fasten that on, and away we go. Back to the farm we go with the skid steer. But yeah, this trailer's nice because it fits the skid steer. Lovely. I have just made it bug out though. There we go. And we are. Undo the straps, undo the trailer. Start the engine on the skid steer and let's get it driven off the end. Hold the trailer up. Drop the trailer down. There we go, lovely. So what we need now is we need our plough so we can actually do a little bit more in this field. Right, give me a second guys. See chat moving, I'm just concentrating a little bit. Oh, that must be a PC thing. I've never seen a trailer. Yeah, this is a PC trailer, dude. Yeah, i4 Williams. There is a trailer like it, a lizard one in the shop. Similar, I suppose. Works the same way. It's just not an i4 Williams. We might as well just deal with this. I don't think there's really any. I wouldn't mind some ploughing contracts, cultivating something like that, but I don't think there's going to be any this year. I think they're all going to. Tell you what, that's not a bad. Do you know what? We might do that one. Ploughing is decent money. Field 4 as well. If we're going to one, we might as well do them both. We can turn it into like a bit of a drive, I suppose. Cultivating is 20. 44. Wow. So there is some really good paying contracts today, guys. Right, so we're going to accept that as well. We're going to accept all the cultivating as well. What we'll do, actually, I think, we're going to get this field of ours completely ploughed up. That's going to stop all the weeds. What we'll do is we'll go back to the farm. We'll pick up the cultivator, but we'll leave the weight at home. We'll use the opposite device for as the weight, and then we'll go and do all those contracts. That means by the time we finish these 4 contracts, we should have enough money in the bank to buy our new field. We're looking about 110 grand, I think, for our field. We got 103,000 pound for that one. We got 129, 100. Oh, it might be. It's a little bit more than I thought. Sorry, it's a little bit more than I thought. I want to go for this field here. Although saying that would make a fantastic grass field. It's a silty clay. It's got a very low yield potential of 89%. That's the kind of field I want for grass. Once we get a grass field, guys, we can get sheep. Once we get a grass field, we can buy cows. Cows mean milk, sheep means wool, goats mean goat's milk, we can start making a little bit more side hustle money, and in winter it gives us other jobs to do. That is the plan. We just need to get this new field bought first. Yeah, 103 grand. We might as well buy the 103 grand field. That can be, we can leave all our grass equipment at the field. It makes sense. We'll leave it all at the field. It's not too bad. 9 meters wide. I could make this 12 meters wide. But at 12 meters, you kind of just get a little bit out of your depth, really. Guys, big shout out to everybody who has liked the stream today, guys. I do appreciate all 5,048 likes. I do appreciate, guys. Thank you to the 5 followers as well, guys. I love you a long time, guys. I'm very hyperactive. Yeah. I had a good night's sleep, actually. The better night's sleep I have, the more hyperactive I am during the day. I do apologise about it, it's just the way I am. I don't sleep very well that often. But when I get these little bursts of energy, it's like, woo, what the hell is this? Right, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? If you are new to the channel, hello. If you're not new to the channel, why are you back? Seek medical attention. Mainly a shrink. There's something wrong with you. Yo, Irish dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do appreciate that, guys. Follower number 6 of the day. If we can hit the 10 number, that seems to be our minimum of each stream nowadays. That would be awesome. Live for an hour. That's not too bad. Is looking very nice. This will need de-stoning as well, guys, but we can do that over the winter months. The good thing is with the stoning is good thing with this field is we can't plant anything in it till next year anyway, so we've got all the winter months where there isn't much work to do. We've got all those months to get this field de-stoned. Make a little bit of lime. I don't know if we need our lime maker anymore, actually. Have you seen how well we do for buying lime in the discount shop? I've got a genuine question though, guys. When I'm talking, do you hear my printer going in the background? Like right now it's going absolutely... it's not going as nuts as it can do, but it's printing relatively fast. I was just wondering if you guys can hear it in the background. It does not take long to plough this field, that's for sure. No, you don't hear it? Nice. I want to be able to print stuff when I'm streaming, you see. So, like I've got something on for like 2.5 hours. I stream for 3, so it kind of gives you a... you know, an idea of what I can get done today. Like, I keep meaning to get one of these games one day. Honestly, dude, it's a really chill game. It's a really chill game. Especially if you had like a really stressful day, you could just come in and just plow a field. And if you buy a very small plow, you take you hours to plow it. I just don't have hours to spend plowing one field. I've got other jobs to do today. I want to buy my field today. I'd like to buy the bigger field first before the smaller one, but in December and January we're going to make some really good money, you know what I mean? So we'll be fine. We're going to pay one of our loans off soon, and that's going to be $8 grand a month. We don't have to pay in loans. We will probably just spend it and go straight on a new business and have another $8 grand a month loan, probably. But what I'm saying is, you know, at least we'll have another business for it. Steering wheel, Mo's at R5. No, play on PC, Archie. Believe me, I have enough to do in real life. And yeah, to be honest, dude, I don't farm in real life. I would love to have a go. Someone wants to hire an idiot. Yeah, I'd love to have a go. I really would. That, brilliant. What is the best UK map on PC? You know what? Right now, I'm gonna say this map, and that's my opinion. There will be people out there disagree, but be warned, guys. Oxygen David's map is almost ready for testing. I did see a post he put on the other day. His new map is almost ready for testing. But I can imagine that will blow anything else out of the water. He spent like 2 years making it, you know what I mean? Is there any Irish maps? I believe Maypole got released. That's based on and is meant to be Irish. I don't know if it's a real map or fiction, you know. I don't know. That's meant to be based on Irish. I don't play that though because I played it on 22. I know there's some Welsh maps out there, or a bit, you know, a Welshy area. There's a Norfolk map. Not 100% sure. I have the Northern Coast, pal, and I have the Western Shore. I have both of those for 25. I've not played them, but they're remakes, so you're not gonna, you know. I enjoyed Northern Coast on 22, and even then it was a remake then. Oh, those are some Irish maps, right? Okay, right. So yeah, I've got those, so those are Irish maps then apparently. Thank you for the information, I didn't know that bit. What monitor do you have? I have an AOC 4K monitor. 144 Hertz. And then I have an LG 4K second monitor, and I have an LG 1080 monitor that I read stream on. And then I have a 2K monitor that is sat in my sim rig. I don't need 4K for sim racing. UK dude, Yorkshire dude, Yorkshire. Not right now because I'm live, but I can probably put a picture in Discord later on. I don't like leaving the plough down, but I don't like looking at the tyre marks either. Oh, it's like a catch-22. This isn't a contract either, so I've genuinely got to just... do you know what? I'm going to go and do those ploughing contracts now. We'll have a little drive around the map, I think. Right, I'm going to leave it down till I get to the gate. Although it doesn't really matter. I've got to come over this with the stone picker in a couple of months anyway. You lads, real farmers in the UK, come to Ireland, see it real. Yeah, but to be fair, Harry, that's just an opinion. Right, so we are doing, what are we looking at here? 26 and 4. Right, I know what 4 is off the top of my head. We'll go do field number 4 first. So that is that's our field ploughed anyway. So that'll stop the weeds coming this year. There's babysitting that for the weeds. I never thought that I could have mulched it actually. I could have mulched that. That would have given me an extra 2.5% in yield. I think we go past the roundabout over the bridge, turn right after the shop. Field 4 is up there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, between these contracts, guys, this should help pay towards our new field. We have to make sure, though, guys, we have £20,000 in the bank at the end of the episode. We need to be able to pay next month's loan. I run 2 graphics cards. I run a 5090 and I run a A310 for streaming coding. I got the A310 when I had the 4080, but I've just left it in because why not? It encodes the stream, it saves having to reset everything back up. If you look on my TikTok, guys, I did a video. My wife bought me my graphics card. I don't really know much about AMD graphics cards. I'm kind of a bit of a Nvidia fanboy, to be honest. Mainly because whatever AMD puts out, Nvidia's got a better one. Yeah, I was right. Build 4 is right here. My lad, though, my eldest son, he has got a 9060 XT, and to be fair, it plays everything he likes in 2K. So, you know, I suppose it depends on your requirements. I run 4 monitors and stream in 4K, record in 4K, make clips in 4K. You know what I mean? I do a lot, so I do require a very power-hungry GPU. The map is called Kinlaig, pal. It is part of the Highlands Fishing DLC. Hopefully that answers that. Like I say, I can give you the map name, but I do like to just tell you what DLC it's from. You have to buy it, I'm afraid. It's a truly awesome map. I do genuinely love playing on it though, so. So we are 15% through this field already. Nice small field and a nice wide plough means this job's going to get done in next to no time. I've got so much I need to get done in this live stream that, you know, we just need to get these jobs smashed out really, really quickly. This isn't the biggest paying job, to be fair, but it is on the way to field 26, so. Yeah, field 26 isn't far away, to be honest. Caitlin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big happy new year to everybody. Hope you all had a fantastic new year. If you're old enough to drink, I hope you all got absolutely freaking legless. And if you didn't, well, why? Tell you what, we can keep a nice steady 11 mile an hour driving up to start of the field. That is really nice. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome. Big shout out to everyone who is spamming the crap out of the like button, guys. I do appreciate it. I really do. Those people spamming the like button, guys, don't forget to share the stream as well. It makes a huge difference to discoverability on TikTok. My wife has texted me, so she hasn't drowned in the bath anyway. Yeah. Yeah, guys, thank you for all the followers. Abby and Olive May. I had to double check that. I was about to say Oliver. That, guys, I'm gonna not give you all an excuse. I am genuinely very severely dyslexic. So reading isn't my strong suit to begin with, but I do try. I do try. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome. One more and we reached our average of 10 followers since I've been streaming again, so that'd be quite cool. But yeah, we are at 9,500 nearly on the likes, guys. That is crazy. That is just ridiculous, you know what I mean? Crazy. Genuinely crazy. But yeah, guys, I do want to be bringing some SnowRunner streams very soon to the channel. So that is a cross-player game. That is a multiplayer game that is also cross-play. So just to give everybody a heads up. Yeah, that could be a cool community game. Don't forget, guys, we also do have a community Minecraft server. We do have a community Minecraft server that is also cross-play, including console, guys. All the information is in the Discord for that. If anybody wants to play in it, you need to be in the Discord to be whitelisted. But yes, we are going to be bringing some Minecraft streams as well. I don't know when they are going to happen. I think they're going to be more of an evening stream when me and the Dragon Lady wants to play some games. Dragon Lady likes Minecraft. Dragon Lady likes Crooked. So if I do an evening stream, if I do an unscheduled evening stream, it will most likely be one of those games. Because if the Dragon Lady wants to play games, I am happy to play a game the Dragon Lady loves to play. Because otherwise, she wants to watch a film. And playing games means we can stream. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If the Dragon Lady wants to truck, or if the Dragon Lady wants to mine, we shall do it. Peter, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. We are having a fantastic day today. How many people woke up yesterday, guys, with a hangover? I'm genuinely curious. Plymouth RC, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Is the RC for rugby club by any chance? That's us, lad. Just sent 6,000 likes and a follow. Going shopping now. Yo, Peter, dude, thank you for being just so crazy. No, radio control. Well, I don't know. I just get a name, you know. I'm quite a sporty person. So, you know, I took a chance. I was wrong, but I took a chance. I tried. I took a chance. Leave me alone. You're bullying me. took a chance. I don't think... Wow. Field 25 wants... Oh, that's still one stone picking. If that one's stone picking next month, I'm likely to do that. I'm just wondering if any more ploughing contracts were going to appear, guys. I normally just say hello, Plymouth. Well, you know, I saw RC and, you know, I thought, rugby club? I would have never have guessed remote control, radio control, do you know what I mean? I'm not a rugby fan, but I took a chance. Look, I had a 50-50 chance of it being rugby or not. And it was the 50% it wasn't. But thanks for making me wrong. Plymouth, do you know what it is, Plymouth? Thanks for having the wrong username. There you go. There you go. I fixed it for you. I need to be up there. Yeah, Plymouth, thanks for having the wrong username. Your fault, pal. Your fault. Oh, bless me. Jesus Christ. Ah. Oh, we've worked in this field quite a bit in the past. Yo, King Scottish, how you doing, pal? Welcome to the stream, dude. I do apologise. Well, at least you do apologise, pal. You know you're wrong, and you're big enough to apologise for being wrong. I do love it when you can have some banter. Not everyone likes it. Right, so this is going to be our, I think this is going to be our final ploughing contract. This one isn't really worth a lot of money, but it was more a case of we did it because we were out and about with the plough. And it didn't really take long to get here from the previous field, so I fully agree. Well, you should, pal. Well, you should. Not many people are big enough to apologise when they're wrong. But it's nice to see you are one of them. Get over here and yeah, I'm hoping that we can get this done in a couple of minutes. Like I say, we've got three contracts to do for cultivating. These contracts alone should pay for our field. I just hope there's enough to cover next month's loan fees as well. That's the problem. Right, give me one moment. I know I always say give me one moment, but we do want to just... Yes, we have completed 48, guys. We are back on the wooden beams. There is plenty of wooden beams in stock, so yeah, that is fantastic. So, yep, don't need to be that anymore. Let me just go down to the windmill. The windmill is 362 long planks, and then that's going again. Nice. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. Our constructions, sorry, are coming along very, very nicely indeed. So I do like that. So we're 27% done on this field, and all we've done is one headland. So by the time we do another headland, I'm hoping that's going to be more around the 55%. No, 50%, sorry. If you can do 2 headlands and get 50% done on a field, you know you've got a decent sized implement. I would lift the plough, but I'm just wanting to keep the accelerator down at the moment so we don't drop any speed really. So we're going to come along here like that. Lovely, jubbly, and yeah, nice. We're at nearly 11 o'clock in game. Mr. Flores has arrived online on Steam. Wow, how very rude. Plays games and doesn't even send me a message. Bad Flores. Bad Flores. That was 48%. I did miss that little bit over there though, so that's probably what that was. Yeah, I said about 50%. Right, we need to really start working on these rows now though. Get these rows done. Go across the field 8, we can keep it a nice steady 12 miles per hour, so that is as fast as we can go with this implement. If we go up and down, we do drop to 11, so we do drop a little bit of speed, but yeah, if we just go across, there's also less turning going across the field as well. The rows are longer. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Sorry guys, I am messaging the Dragon Lady. The Dragon Lady has messaged me. What can I say guys? The Dragon Lady has messaged me. So yeah, once I got this stream done, I've got to nip to town. I need to go get some lighter refill gas. Got a little cooking blowtorch and yeah, I need some gas. I need some gas for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Something new has come up in the shop. I don't know what, but I do want to go and find out. I feel bad though because I keep stopping doing this field to go and look at stuff. I get very distracted very easily, guys. But I don't need that, and I can't afford that. I don't need that. That, on the other hand, though, guys, that would be. Oh no, 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 no. We don't want that one. We want the one that takes the lime. We want the one that takes the lime. It's no good if it doesn't do lime. I've got a wide fertilizer, but it's a lime spreader I want. I want to be able to go and do like a field and not have to keep filling up with lime. Wow, we are losing speed now. I don't like losing speed because it slows us down on all our jobs. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go all the way back to the farm and there's going to be another contract plowing. And it's going to be like right where we are or something like that. Like I said, ploughing, cultivating, hoeing, weeding, they're all the best paying contracts. You don't spend money on fertilizer, you don't spend money on seeds, you don't spend money on lime. They are literally just good, solid, drive with a, you know, waste a bit of fuel, maximum money. That's why I kind of want to do that contract for the stones. If I drop the stones on the outside of the field, we can pick them up later on. We could do that massive stone contract. Like 11 grand for one job. Too shabby. Not too shabby at all. 97% done. Yeah, we will have to just probably go to the top of that field again. 98. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way up there. But yeah, literally less than 1%. That is crazy. Right, this is the final ploughing contract that we have right now. We'll have to take this back to the farm. I knew it was going to be pathetically small. Let's have a look. So, ploughing contract 5 grand. That one bad. We've made about 10 grand in ploughing. The problem is, about 11. That's about 11 grand. That's 11 grand. I can do 11 grand in one field. What I'm talking about. That is, and I believe stone picking is going to be bigger and wider implement than yeah, I don't think there is any more ploughing contracts. We will just refresh the job, see if there is. It would appear there is not. Oh yes, there is. Field 42. That's not worth going to, guys. We're not close to that. We're here, so we'd have to basically come down here, right round here to do that one tiny field there. That's not worth doing, guys. So that is the ploughing contracts done for today then. So we've got to go back and cultivate, and we've got to go back and do a stone picking contract. I might start the stone picking contract first, actually. I think it's a quicker job, to be honest. I've gone the wrong way. I thought that was where I needed to be. I'm still learning the map. I've only put like 100 and something hours and I still need the map to drive around. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how bad I am at this game. Long way to go. Yeah, we'll do the stone picking contract first. Just for the reason that it's stone picking and it's £11,700. It's easy. It's easy money. No farmers, no food for future. Yeah, well, you're right. You're not wrong, dude. Respect the farmers, guys, because if all your food gets imported, well, they'll charge what they want then. No life without farmers, guys. That is for sure. Next they'll be processing all this fake meat. You don't want that either. Farmers are the cornerstone of Britain. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow as well, my friend. I support your cause. Absolutely. If you don't support farmers, guys, don't buy food. That is for sure. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people give farmers a lot of hate. Oh, but they get this, they get that. I don't know a single farmer who's actually rich. Yes, the farm might be worth money, but it ain't, you know, doing the actual job, is it? That's why sometimes farmers sell land for houses so they can pay off previous debt. That's why, guys, if you can, always try and shop in a farm shop. You might think the prices are a little bit expensive, but that's how much it should be in shops. So that's how much the shops screw the farmers. That's how I see it anyway. Right, we're gonna have to Can I do this? I don't know. I'm gonna do something, but I don't know if it's going to work. Let's find out. I need somewhere to be able to put stone, yeah? I don't know if it'll work. Don't know if it'll work. I know I can pull another trailer with it. Can I pull you with the trailer? No, you shouldn't really be able to, but yes. If I can store 8,000 litres of stone in this trailer and then 4,000 litres of stone in the device, we can carry 12,000 litres of stone. Oh, I've just realised something. I've got nowhere to put my soybeans. They're in the trailer at the moment. I need the trailer to sell the wood chips. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've just thought about that. Oh, crap. Where the hell am I going to put my soybeans? I can put them on the floor, that's not the problem. The problem is then picking them up 1,000 litres at a time. Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Oh, I could really do with another trailer. I could really, really, really do with another trailer. Yeah, forgot about that. No, she's, I don't know what she's doing, to be honest. She's not in the bath, though. She's messaged me, so she hasn't drowned. To be fair, she's probably waiting for me to finish streaming because she wants to nip to town. We've been live for 2 hours, though, guys, so we have got to be careful with what we're doing time-wise. We've got about an hour. We've got about an hour, 12 minutes of stream time left. You know what I mean? It's not loads. 9 till 12-ish, 3 in-game-ish hours, 1 in-game-ish day on times 4. That's kind of like the go-to. That is what? I've gone to the wrong field. I've gone to the wrong field. I'm an idiot. Why didn't this field come up as a ploughing contract? That would have been a nice ploughing contract to do. Or did we plough? I don't remember. Did we plough that field? I don't remember. My memory is absolutely shocking. Right. Let's drop that there. Let's drop that there. Let's go get the stone picker and let's get paid nearly 12 grand for this. What we need. Yo, see how you doing, pal? Welcome back, dude. Lower that. Let's turn that on there. You have a good New Year's, pal. Right, I don't know how quick this is going to fill up, but like I say, if we can empty that into the trailer, at least it gives us 12,000, it gives us the ability to store 12,000 stone. I don't know how many we'll get off this field, but yeah. Gives us a rough idea. That was nice though, the fact we can drag the trailer here, that is really, really good, you know what I mean? Got a good New Year's, nice, dude. You do out special, get drunk, go to a party, you know, go out. Did you do anything special? Yeah, guys, thank you for the 12 new followers today and the 10,235 likes on today's stream. I do appreciate it, guys. It all does help push the streams to more people. So what we need to do, we need to be about 34% for every full container, guys, okay? I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this field without dumping some stone on the ground. I'm just looking at the moment. So we've done 21%, we've only done 8, and maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the trailer and... trailer capacity and the one we can get in here will work. I tell you what though, guys, if this works, it's a new way of doing stone contract. They take it with us. Normally the biggest problem we have with doing the stone contracts is the small capacity. The fact that we've taken the trailer with us and it pulls the stone machine at the same time, game changer, absolute game changer. Right, so we're at 13%, 35%, right, it's going to give us a rough idea. Yeah, we need about 34% to every single full stone pick. If we get 34%, we know we can do it with with the 2 loads we can put in the trailer and the 1 in the stone pick. That means we can complete the fields without running around like headless chickens. Right, we're at 16% and we're only 43, so yeah, we are going to be. This idea is going to complete this contract without us having to run around with the trailer loads of stone until we actually finish. That is brilliant. Then we can take all that stone to our lime production. Like I said, I don't feel like we need a lime production mod anymore. We have managed to pick up a lot of lime very cheap in the shop, but it doesn't do any harm. Worst case scenario, we might even be able to sell the excess lime. Right, so this is going to be our second headland. We've already done 19% of this contract and we're not even halfway through the second headland, so that is absolutely amazing. This is how it's 22% at the moment. This is now halfway. This corner is about halfway. 22% still 22, 23%, but yeah. More than enough to do this. That is very, very good. Concentrating now so we can get the maximum width, so we're not got an overhang and wasting precious time. I don't know if we're going to have the money in the bank today to buy the field and the loan. I am a little bit concerned with it. Now we do have a little bit of wood left we'll be able to sell. That might make us about another 15-20 grand. So, you know, we do have something to sell. I won't buy a loan. I won't buy a field until I know we've got it to do. You know, we've got enough money. I don't need to be defaulting on the loan. %74% done. I kind of decided it was worth doing a third headland to give me a little bit more turning circle, or if it's just worth trying going. I tell you what, we'll try going across the field to begin with, and then we'll if we have to do a third, we'll do a third headland bit here because I want to start at the top corner. Yeah, after that, yeah, we won't do another headland. Not unless we really, really, really need to. Which I don't think we do, to be honest. This is the problem I've got, is it's so tight here. It's just hardly worth it. Almost worth doing headlands, but do you know what? Screw it. We're just going to do headlands. It's going to be easier. If I go across the field, I want to go across the field, but this top bit's going to make it nearly impossible. I'll tell you what we could do though. We could maybe, I tell you what, let's do this now. Let's go across here now. Maybe do some little headlands up here and get this bit done. Going across the field's quicker for the tractor in the speed department. Didn't quite line that up as well as I wanted, but it'll work. It will work. It'll do. %94 filled on the stone pick. 95, 96. $98. 99. And there we go. The first one is full, guys. The first one is full. That is 38% complete on the contract. So yeah, times that by another 2 times, it gives us 100% completed. And obviously we wouldn't fill up the trailer and the it was some quick math in my head, but it did end up working quite well, to be fair. Let's get that into the trailer. Oh, we have possible snow in the next hour. I need to go to town before it snows. Right, just so we're not wasting any time, let's just do this a minute. So I want to get a decent headland bit there. I've got to finish up there, guys, but instead of driving all that way empty, we might as well do another row like this, and then at least we're kind of completing the contract as we go back to the area we were working in. I did a bit of an overhang for a reason, guys, so that we can maybe try and straighten up the edge a little bit like that. Now we don't have that massive like divot on the next rope coming down. Ideally, that's the plan. Yo, how are you doing, pal? Welcome to the stream. Hello and welcome. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Happy New Year to you. Did you have a good one? Like I say, guys, I won't be live over the weekend. It is the weekend after all. Yeah, I don't like having like a day off like on a Thursday for New Year's, because like I've come live today and then I'm having another 2 days off, but I don't stream weekends. I don't find the viewership on weekends to be very popular. I had to isolate. Oh no, dude. No. I bet that sucked, man. Oh, dude, I had tonsillitis in November. I feel your pain, dude. I had tonsillitis in November. Yeah, I had tonsillitis in November, pal, so I do feel your pain, dude. I do feel your pain. You need to pick what is the best PC for just gaming simulator games. Right, Paul, we've got to get some questions out of the way before I can try and assist you. Whatever I tell you or say to you, look, this is a good setup, someone will disagree with me, okay? Because that's just the way PC world works. Do you want to play at 1080, 1440p or 4K? Because that is a big difference in pricing. The bigger the resolution, the more expensive it will cost. Right, so you're going to need something like the very top end GPUs if you want to make it last. Like you could technically game on a 5060 Ti in 4K, but it wouldn't be a good experience. You would need to go higher than that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? 1440p is the sweet spot unless you make content. Mainly because you can get 1440p GPUs relatively cheap. You can get 1440p monitors relatively cheap. You then don't need massive power supplies. You know, are you looking at AM4? Are you looking at Ryzen, sorry, or are you looking at Intel? I am a big Ryzen CPU fan. My son has a 9060 XT and he plays 2K and he has no problems at all playing 2K games. 9060. 4K, well, I had a 4080 and it really did struggle. It is the T8040. It's part of the new Highlands DLC. Like, my graphics card alone costs more than my eldest son's PC. And he got a whole PC. Actually, my son got a PC, a keyboard and mouse, a monitor, a desk, a chair, and it all delivered for less than what my graphics card cost, you see. And that's where the problem comes in, Paul. 2K is a really good quality and you can save a lot of money. My wife games in 1080. Then again, without glasses, my wife is as blind as a bat, so 1080 is still brilliant to her. It's always hard to, you know, I see all these Can I play? Yeah, dude. You can play Euro Trucker at 2K. You can play Euro Trucker at 1080, 2K, 4K. If you haven't got a PC at all, dude, I would go for a very good range on 2K. Something that is then upgradable in future. My wife plays SNES online with Elvis and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Nice. Bit of a weird one, dude, but fair enough. I play games with a dragon. BMW lover. Wow, what a name. You must love BMWs. Sorry, BMV. BMV. Dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Yo, Vinny! How you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the streams, dude. I lost my controller. Do you think it's worth downloading FS25? Dude, you can pick up a controller so cheap. You don't have to have a genuine controller. Pick up like a no-brand controller, dead cheap, like an Xbox RIP. Off like Amazon or something daft. But I've never played it. I couldn't imagine playing it. I do use the keyboard for like controls, but I couldn't imagine driving on keyboard. Do you play? No, dude. I play Farming Simulator 25. I play SnowRunner. I play a set of Corsa. I'm hoping to start a new game soon called Icarus, which is a survival game. I've seen a lot of people playing that at the moment, and I love that kind of survival game. I did buy the wife it, so I'm looking forward to maybe playing that. I don't know. I do believe that's multiplayer as well. I am trying to look at doing some more multiplayer games. I do like playing Minecraft as well. I don't play it as often as I would like, but that's because I like to play Minecraft with the Dragon Lady. I have 4 controllers because the card thing that has 20,000 games for Christmas. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Yo, LG, how you doing, pal? If anyone is based in the UK, guys, I am in the process of selling a Logitech G923 steering wheel that will work on PC and Xbox. That depends. I want 80 quid plus delivery. That is the trading price at CEX. So I'm not looking for any more. That is a massive saving over buying it from CEX. If you want me to supply the gear shifter with it as well, I want £100 plus delivery, which again is still a massive saving over buying it from CEX. You won't find a Logitech steering wheel and the gear stick for 100 quid anywhere else. How has it been? Happy New Year? Yeah, dude, it's been fine, dude. I had a great New Year. Spent the day with the wife working on our business, getting it more set up and ready to start, do you know what I mean, producing the products and stuff. So yeah, we had a very busy New Year, but the good thing is it's all home based. The problem is now is I need another printer. One is not enough, and I can't afford a second one. 3D printing things, Vinny. Key rings and house, you know, basically what you can print 3D. So what I've done up to now is I've made like a Pringle tube tray up to now, for example. Doing some custom key rings. Gonna be doing t-shirt printing. Doing like Scrub Daddy holders and stuff up to now. Done a cold calling sign that I've designed myself from scratch. Things like that, basically. Where are you based to be able to sell? I'm based in the UK. Yeah, it's just having some printer issues at the moment, but I don't think it's a printer issue. I think it's a temperature issue. I think the room I printed in was too cold last night. and it did have a little bit of an issue. Same as this morning, it had a little bit of an issue when I put something else on. But once the room warmed up, it was no problem. I'm based in Yorkshire, pal. Right, we have completed another 4,000 litres, guys. Another 4,000 litres of stone is ready to go into the trailer. So yeah, we will get this final 4,000 litres into the trailer, and then we'll finish off, store it in here. So we're going to be taking about 12,000 approximately back to the farm in stone. Do you know how much lime we can make with 12,000 litres of stone? It's pretty good. Alright, that's going to fill the trailer up nicely. Nice. Loving that, guys. Loving that. Loving that. Wow, that was a bit of a stutter. Right. Let's go this way then, guys. Let's go. Make some 3D printed tractors. Dude, there is things like that, but you can't use other people's designs. That's the thing, you've got to do your own. But I am looking at basically adding, say, a tractor into Blender and then trying to get it to go from the printer. The only problem I've got at the moment is I am very limited on colour, so I'm trying to be able to sell products at the moment that I've got colours in to get me up and running. And then hopefully those sales, if it works, would help fund more colours to do more. If that gives you an idea. As you can imagine, when you buy the colours and things like that, you know, they're not massively expensive. But they are when there's like 100 colours. If you pay a £10 a roll, for example, and there's 100 different colours you need in different textures, you can imagine that soon starts adding up in value. But I'm also going to use the t-shirt printing as well to be able to bring my own merch as well, just for the channel really. I don't expect anyone to buy it, but the good thing is I don't have to make it unless I get an order. Alright, we don't have much left to do. How did you get the partnership with Giants? I streamed lots and I made lots of videos, and I said to Giants, I play Farming Simulator a lot. You give them all your links to all your channels. They come and basically watch your stream and see how interactive you are and see how fun your streams are. And if they like you, they give you a little partnership. To be honest, it doesn't really benefit me other than saying I'm a Giants partner. But the good thing is Giants have just released a new racing game, and I'm hoping that maybe if I play the racing game as well, it technically, you know, it's another game to plug as a Giants partner. I don't really get anything out of it, to be honest. If somebody used my affiliate link, I would make something towards it, but I would rather give you my affiliate link for Loaded, aka the old CD keys, because it's cheaper to begin with, and I'm not about making you guys pay maximum price. If I can save you money by sending you somewhere else, I will. You get a game? Nope. I get nothing out of it, pal. I've even thought about just removing the logo, to be honest. I get nothing out of it. Giants are too expensive. I do not buy my games from Giant. I buy them from loaded.com. And at the end of the day, I would rather send you guys to those links where it's cheaper to buy it than send you to Giants where it's more expensive. Just to be like, oh, you know, I've got Giant sales. No, I would rather save my community money. Like, I look at it this way. When FS25 first came out, I used my CD Keys affiliate link, and I bought Farming Simulator 25 and the season pass cheaper than Giants were selling the base game for, and I got both, and I still saved a few quid. And that is why I prefer CD Keys as an affiliate. Giants might not like it and might not like me saying that, but if CD Keys can make money at nearly a third of the price, so can you. You wouldn't know if it's international or not, would you? Yeah, no, you can, dude. You basically use the website and you get Steam codes. You know, Steam key codes. You can use it wherever you want in the world. Just make sure you get a worldwide key or a key for your country. You know what I mean? What you running? PC, dude? I run on PC. I play on PC. We're 97% done, guys. 97% done. Problem I got, Vinny. Dude, you'd be better off being in the Discord, Vinny. If you're in the Discord, the link is in the announcement chat. TikTok doesn't let me put links in the chat. It's to try and keep viewers safe from people who put spammy links. It's a good idea, but I do believe you should be able to put your own links in. Right, that is done. I cannot get the rest of that off there. Yeah, it's in the announcement page. It's called CD Keys in the announcement page. The website is now called Loaded. They have had a rebrand. I just haven't bothered to update because I still call it CD Keys. I really do. I've been buying games on CD Keys for like 10 years. Like, I buy my family plan Nintendo Switch, you know, the live plan to play online. I buy the family plan on there as well. Do you know what I mean? It isn't just Steam. Oh, hang on a minute. I've done this wrong. Right, we need to put that there. I just got it on Xbox and crossplay with my mate on PC, but I can't find the extra packs. It's under like the mod hub, dude. Under the mod hub section, and then under the mod hub you look for DLC rather than mods. Just make sure your friend doesn't get any PC only mods. There are a lot of mods out there that you can put on a game that are not PC, that are not console friendly. Right, guys, that contract alone has just made me £11,000. £11,000. That is enough to buy the small field. It's not enough to cover the loan. We do need to be making about another 20 grand, really. If I can make a quick 30 grand right now, we would be laughing. And you get it on 360. No, dude, you can't even get it on the original Xbox One anymore. Farming Simulator 25. If you play on 360, dude, you might be looking at games like FS09, FS11, FS13, FS15, 17, 19, things like that. 25 is Xbox Series X, PS5, PC. I don't know if it's Series S. I don't know. Right, my print has just done. I've just made a batch of key rings. Need to check the quality of those very soon. Yeah, our next live stream, guys, will be Monday. I just got the Xbox X, the newest one. Nice. And you get 24 on it. There isn't a 24, dude. It only comes out every 2 to 3 years. It used to be every 2 years, but now it seems to be every 3. But on the 360, no, you'll be looking at a very old version of the game. Yeah, no worries, man. You know the worst thing? I threw away a very old original Xbox One. You know, like the white one? I threw one away a couple of months ago. I never thought I could have given it to someone in the stream who hasn't even got an Xbox One. I wouldn't mind. I took the hard drive out of it and then I threw it away. Then again, saying that, the hard drive currently runs the Minecraft server. So yeah, maybe. Right, this is a lot of stone, guys. This is a lot of stone. Yo, Lightning Dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Whoa. 10,400 litres of stone, guys. That is gonna make me freaking so awesome amount of lime. A good amount of lime. Don't know what I'm supposed to do here though. I think we're gonna have to just add it to our lime pile right now. To our stone pile. I always hate doing double reversing. Always get it wrong. I always get it wrong. I was doing so well as well to begin with. Right, let's get that lifted. Let's get that emptied there. So that's going to be the first pile. We do need to, I believe, actually put some more stone in here. This stone here, guys, is a massive glitch error. So all I can do really to get rid of it is that. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to use gravel. There you go. Let's just gravel this area like that. Right. So that is that's the stone picket empty. So what we need to do now, we just need to yeah, we're not going to be able to get these contracts done in time. I'm wondering if it's worth going and doing the highest paying contract. That contract for the stone took a little bit longer than I thought it would have done, to be honest. We're not going to get all 8,000 litres in here, but we might as well get as many in here as we can. It makes sense to do that. It helps, Matt, if you get lined up a little bit better than that. That was really, really poor, to be honest. Okay, you're not like... Okay, so you don't... Control... Tip side right. Tip side back. Tip side door. Wow, are you really, really not going to let me empty into there direct? You suck. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow, guys. Right, I won't be a minute. I've missed the odd couple of comments. I do apologise. Had the VFS 360 for 10 years, not played it. See the farm in 25, so I bought a new Xbox. Yeah. Fair enough, pal. I had a 360. Many, many moons ago. I had an Xbox 360 before my middle child was born, and she's 18 next. This is not the quickest emptying, I'm afraid, but unfortunately it kind of just is what it is. $1,500 to go, 1,300 litres to go, and we are now empty. Right, so I can leave that trailer there. We can look in the shop now. There's potato harvester, onion planter, that's not bad. Yeah, so there's nothing there I'm needing at the moment. So the most expensive job, 20. We could, right, if we cancel field 20, we're not going to do that one. We are running out of time, you see, because I've got half an hour basically, and I have to include the forestry we do at the end of the episode. So we've got 2 cultivating contracts to do right now. And yeah, one's near the farm, one's not. So we'll start at the one the furthest away. It's the biggest paying contract. This is going to give us another £10,000 in the bank. We've got a little bit of wood to sell, and then we need to top up the sawmill with wood. We don't have to top the sawmill up. We can always top the sawmill up next month. In December, guys, there's not as much work to do. That's the problem. Not as much work to do in the winter months. Right, we're back. Had to try and relog into Discord, but just might make a new account. Yeah, it's easier sometimes. You just tip it on the side. Yeah, I wish I had done now, baggers, to be honest. I wish I had done. Hindsight's a wonderful thing after the fact you've done something slow. Like, oh, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, we're going to cultivate this one field. We'll drive straight up the main road. We'll get on with the smaller field, and then that would that kind of puts us in a position for the sawmill if we have enough time. If we don't have enough time, we're going to have to put 80,000 litres of wood in next time. Crazy, innit? Absolutely crazy. Right, so we need to turn off here then, guys. This is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ow, dear. I crashed. I crashed. Very bad driving. Right. While we're here, we might as well just get a little bit of diesel. Dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. You are follower number 17 of the day. That is crazy. The stream, though, on New Year's Eve was just... And the day before New Year's Eve was just crazy. And we had between today's followers, in the last week alone, we've had nearly 300 followers. So we're talking 2K for a decent PC, mate. I got my son a 5800 X3D pre-built computer. Now the reason I bought it pre-built is because it was only £20 cheaper to buy the bit. I was more than happy to pay £20 more and have it pre-built, so I didn't have to go. He got a 5800 X3D and a 9060 graphics card, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I got him a 2K monitor, a desk, a mouse, a keyboard, and a gaming chair for 1500 quid. Do you run full realistic settings? I run as high a settings as I can, but in winter I do have to just turn the settings down a little bit. For some reason the winter shadows just cripple the 5090, but I do run 4K max 90% of the time. I'm also playing the Highlands Fishing DLC baggers. It's the map that is part of that. The map itself is called Kinlaig, but you have to buy the Highlands Fishing DLC to play it. Right, the rain has just stopped. I've got a feeling this might be the only field we do today. How big is this contract? This contract is this big and it's only £6,000. Really? Really? This is not worth £6,000 to be quite honest. Yeah, I need to get that packet. Payday on Monday, so I'll get it. Yeah, it's a fantastic DLC. Guys, I know we're kind of procrastinating and we're running out of time, but I need to just keep an eye on my bit. Right, we are on stage 48 of the castle build. And we have... Guys, we have finished 15. We are now on to 16 of 19. The windmill is going to be done very, very, very soon. Planks long. Yes, we have enough planks long. Only just. Yes, once the windmill is built, guys, we can start producing flour. Yeah, we've had 17 followers on TikTok today, guys. And we've had 2 new followers over on the purple platform as well, which is fantastic. Yeah, we'll be live again Monday, guys. That is when our next live stream will be. 9 o'clock Monday morning. The Dragon Lady is also back at work on Monday. Boo! She's had 11 days off, and you know what? It feels like it's just flown by. Honestly, it's just flown by. Right, we're not going as quick as we could do. We want to be about 11 miles an hour. We keep dipping down to 9. Right, we need to do a second headland then, guys, and then we need to be doing rows. Rows are going to be easy to deal with. I just recently started living at an 80 acre farm. Nice. Nice, dude. The thing is, 80 acres is just a little bit bigger than small holding. I'm back to work on Monday. Boo! Let's put boo in the chat, guys, if you're back to work on Monday. Very good indeed. Yeah, boo. 110 acre farm we also found. Nice, dude. Hey, John boy, I feel your pain, dude. I feel your pain. Yeah, the Dragon Lady's had like 11 days off work, but it's just flown by. People at work hate her though, because she was the first one to book days off over Christmas. And because of the way it works, she only needed to book 3 days holiday to get 11 days off work. It was... mwah. It was amazing. 3 days off work to get 11 days... 3 days holiday, sorry, to get 11 days off work. She really, really, really played the system there. While everyone's slogging the guts up between Christmas and New Year, there she was, just swanning it around the house like Lady Muck. Just living her best life, she was, guys. Living her best life. Oh, yeah, this is killing me driving up this hill. It's slowing me down. I don't think we're going to get enough time to do the wood for this contract. It concerns me greatly, does that though. Remember though guys, January, February, March, we struggle to do contracts. So we've really got to be careful with money. We've got to have at least 20 grand every month to cover the fees. We are going to lower that loan fee down though in January when we do sell the wood chip. But I am thinking maybe January and February can be done in the same episode. I can't get the server to work from the link somehow. It just won't let me add it. It'll pop up in the Discord. Dude, I've got no idea why that doesn't work for you then, dude. It literally, I had someone join it this morning. No, last night. Well, it was middle of the night for me. I know it definitely works. Dude, genuine question. You're based in Australia, aren't you? I'm going to ask some questions. I'm not trying to get any personal information, but I need to ask you a couple of questions. Are you under the age of 16? I know you're Australian. And I know if you are under 16, Discord is on your block list. Yeah. Yeah, I know their new social media things basically just puts paid to a lot of things. I'm sorted because the UK are looking at bringing something like that in. My youngest son is going to be the biggest nightmare if they did bring something like that in. But my youngest son is also 16 this year, so it's not the end of the world for me now. If they'd have brought it in a couple of years ago, he'd have been devastated. It would have ruined his autistic life. Head's going to explode trying to look for these PCs, mate, not a Scooby-Doo. Best thing you can do, pal, is be in my Discord and at least I can chat to you when I'm not live. Like I say, if you want to go down the 2K route, you know, there are some really good options. Like I say, my son got a decent PC. It works good enough for what he wants. He plays 2K games, 2K graphics games. What are you doing? I am currently cultivating a field, apparently. And I'm going very slow. We are halfway done on the field though, guys. We do need to hurry up. I've got like 20 minutes-ish of stream time left. Like I say, I've got to go to town. I'd like to get to town and back before the snow comes. We're expected snow. Yo, Golf, how are you doing, pal? Conker, how are you doing, pal? Oh, what's under? Sorry, dude. It took me a minute to figure the name. Dude, thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you very much. We've had 20 new followers, including Twitch today. Thank you for all the new followers. Not as many as we have been doing, but you can't get 100 new followers every episode. I'd love to get 100 new followers every episode, but it's not possible. Farm Dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. JKL Farm Dude, thank you for the follow as well. Like I say, welcome in, guys. I do stream every Monday to Friday, 9 till 12 during the day. Evening streams are possible, but that's Dragon Lady dependent. Where can I find your Discord? If you go onto my Twitch profile, that is what the link is, just underneath the profile picture. It loads the Discord, dude. Like I say, when I finish streaming, I do have to go to town, so I won't be around for about an hour or so. But then when I come back, I should be around on and off all the rest of the day, to be honest. I'll be sat printing stuff, so I'll definitely be about. We are now 61% done on this contract. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit concerned about getting the wood in the sawmill. A little bit concerned about not getting that done. Why have I got such a wonky line here when the field was straight? That is the worst, wonkiest line in the world. I also play Farming Simulator 25. Nice. What's your favourite map, dude? Yeah, what is your favourite map? Alright, I can't say I've heard of it. That doesn't mean I've not, I don't remember. I'm not going to bullshit you and be like, oh yeah, that's a great map when I've got no idea. I'm not one about trying to give misinformation. Yeah, we've got 119 grand in the bank. I was hoping to make about 30 grand today. After the stones, we're going to make 6. Do you know the Discord server's name, per chance? My Discord server name is Mr. Matt 1984. It's just Mr. Matt 1984 Discord server. I don't have a fancy name for it. It is literally just my streaming platform. You could do with a bigger implement. Yeah, to be fair, dude, this is 8.3 meters. This is relatively big on its own. It's just this is a sucky ass field. It wasn't worth 6 grand, guys. This was not worth 6 grand. It was not worth 6 grand, this contract. Ah, sorry, I missed a bit. Sorry, missed a bit. Someone's sending me Discord messages. I can say this because it's someone in the Discord who's been in the Discord a while. It's really annoying because I have a Discord server and they constantly message me. Even though I don't reply to many messages on Discord. No offense, guys. I'm happy to chat to anyone, but that's what the Discord's for. I don't need people private messaging me. It's not a case of being rude. It's just 90% of the time, it is a question someone's asking me that someone else in the Discord can answer. You know what I mean? So, for example, like someone says, how do I get whitelisted? Literally, for the Minecraft server, literally the answer is in the Discord. You don't need to private message me about it. So I do have a bit of a rule where if someone private messages me, if I ask you to private message me, that's different. But I have a ticket system for anyone who needs help in the Discord. But yeah, messaging me stuff that's already answered in this Discord, I do just ignore it, guys. It's not a case of me being rude. It's just a case of I wouldn't have time to do anything if I constantly answer people's messages when the information's already in the Discord. Like I say, it sounds horrible saying it, but you know, you kind of got to put a stop to it at some point. There you go. We are in the server. Nice, dude. Well, in the announcement channel, make sure you read the rules, Vinny, because that opens up all the channels. The reason the rules are there is because you have to do something once you've read the rules, and that kind of stops bots getting into the Discord that spam it full of dodgy links. And then the announcement channel should list the CD keys link that I was talking about. Yeah, nah, already done and dusted. Nice. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people join the Discord and don't bother. And the worst thing is this, if you don't read the rules within 30 days, the bot automatically kicks you. If you haven't got the follower role after 30 days, it's like, see ya. Because if you haven't, you know, you can't even be active in the Discord without the follower role. And you've got to read the follower rules to you got to feed the rules to get the follower rule. Again, it's 90% automated, so that things can be done. So that if I'm live streaming, I don't have to stop doing something to do it. Do you know what I mean? Chris, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Follower number 20 on the channel today, guys. Thank you for 20 followers on TikTok today. I just do thank you for liking the stream. I know someone is spamming the crap out of it as well. Whereabouts is the link again? Right, go into the announcement channel and there is all the announcements. Just it's somewhere on that announcement page, dude. Near the... And it's a clickable link as well, so when you click it, it will open. It'll say something like CD keys in like blue font or something. Font colour may vary depending on what Discord theme you use. I use the default, so it's blue. Right, we are 95% done, guys. We are not going to get Field 7 cultivated. We have to go and deal with the sawmill in the next 10 minutes, basically. Yeah, I've got enough money to buy the small field. I don't want the small. This is going to be enough money to buy the slightly bigger field that I want. It's also the bigger field I've been trying to work towards in general. So I don't have to settle for a smaller field. $98. There we go. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this tractor by this gate. I can move this tractor tomorrow before I start streaming, do you know what I mean? I'm going to turn that off. We're going to cash this one in. We're going to cash that contract in there. £6,500. It wasn't worth it, guys. That contract for £6,000 wasn't worth it. We're going to collect that. We're going to go down to here. We're going to get this loaded up as quickly as we can. I have to use a bit of super strength at the moment because we just have more to do in a day than we have actual time for. A bit laggy down here with all these pallets. Pallets can be very laggy, guys, on the game. Don't know how many of these there's going to be. We're just selling everything again today. Another 2 of those. There is something else. More of something else in there. Wow. That is absolutely dangerous with the amount of frame drop we load there. The amount of frame drop we lose because of these pallets is unreal. We might need to get a warehouse mod. There's another wood chips juice very soon. There's another... Right, there is a long plank. I need the other long plank in here. Yo, 2462. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Wow, three followers on Twitch in one day. What did I do to deserve everybody? I normally get 0. Yeah, we're going to make some money off this actually, guys. There's another wooden beam almost ready to pop out. Almost another wooden beam. Yeah, wood beam to pop out. Right, so I'm going to we'll start getting these in. I will quickly skip a little bit of time just to get this third and final wooden beam in. It's also going to give me another wood chips as well. Yeah, guys, we're going to make some real good money in January on the wood chips. Very, very good money in January on the wood chips. Yeah, guys, thank you for all the follows today, guys. Like I say, live Monday to Friday, 9 till 12. 9 AM till 12 PM. Monday to Friday. Like I say, there's no more holidays coming up, so yeah. There's the pallet of woods. You know what? Let's just skip a little bit of time just to get these. There we go. And that's what I've been waiting for. And it spawned me 2 more pallets. I'm 699 from a new long plank. That's too far away. This is going to be very, very dangerous going to the sell point. I do just want to point out. Very, very dangerous indeed. As best stay out of my way. There's something new come up in the shop as well. Anything good? Oh, hello. We need one of those. We need one of those. Well, we don't, but, you know, one of those would be very handy. Cotton is the worst crop in the game because the harvests are way too expensive. Yes, but the amount of money you make from cotton, you can make it back within it. If you've got a, depending on how many fields, you can make it back very, very quickly. If you've got 10 fields and you put cotton in every single field, you will make your money back straight away. You get cotton and you get a large quantity of cotton per bale. Then if you make it into fabric and then you make it into clothes, clothes are not really worth it because of how long it takes to make, but you do get a bit of a pay bump over fabric. So if you make cotton, sell it, that gives you a quick cash. If you make fabric, it gives you nearly twice as much cash, but it takes a little bit of time. And then if you make it into clothes, it takes a long time, but you do get about then 15% extra on top of what fabric is. If you want to make clothes, it's worth doing. You just got to remember they're not quick to make, because you have to make cotton, make fabric, right? Turn the cotton into the fabric, then you have to turn the fabric into the clothes. So it's like a double production. We are really struggling here, guys, because of the weight. The weight alone is killing me. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to put wood in the sawmill today by the look of it. I really don't want to be going over stream time today because, like I say, we are due snow and I'd like to go out and get back. Since I'm walking, I'd like to go out and get back before it starts. There we go, guys. That has just given me 22, nearly 22,500 pounds on the income, guys. That is enough to buy the field, but I don't believe it's enough to cover the cost of the loan. That is where it really does suck today. I've got one, dude, but I don't. It's that blue one that's not near here. That's why I did the JCB. At least the JCB was here, you know, a bit closer to the sawmill. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get any wood in the sawmill today, guys. We are we've just kind of run out of time, really. I am driving like a maniac. Like I say, I've got to get back to the sawmill. And that little red car's annoying. Although I've got to be honest, I like to see the little Mr. Bean minis driving around. You know, the original minis. Just join your Twitch, dude. Are you the 2462, pal? Is it saying PM on the end? I do appreciate it, dude. The Twitch stream is a lot more interactive, guys. It has sound effects, it has animations you can do, all for free. Yeah, so for example, if you watch the stream over on Twitch, you build things called channel points, and then you can spend the channel points in the chat, basically. Right, something I want to do. I want to come over here. I want to go over here. I didn't want to talk to you, but... Right, guys, our trees have been in this land for about 14 months now, and they've not grown a single bit. I don't think these will grow because we no longer own the land. I think that's what the problem is. Don't think there's really anything that hasn't grown enough yet. That hasn't grown enough yet. That is big enough, but the problem is moving that's going to be a nightmare. Let's see if we can get one tree in. At least if we can get one tree in, it's a one tree less we have to do in Monday's live stream. The problem I've got is I've got to remember on Monday that I have to put trees in first. That's going to be the problem. I always put trees in at the end, but I have really struggled today with time management. I've been very poor at time management today. Yeah. Oh, the wife's just messaged me saying, you were meant to do a shorter stream today. I forgot, Dragon Lady. I do apologise. Yo, Lee, dude, thank you for joining the community, dude. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, yeah, I was meant to do a shorter stream today, guys, and I'm now getting told off by the wife for not doing a shorter stream. Guys, I'm in the doghouse with the wife, guys. Irish dude, thank you also for the follow. Welcome to the stream, guys. I am live Monday. Guys, I've just realised my microphone wasn't in the correct place all stream. Sorry. I don't know if I've sounded really bad all stream. That was the Dragon Lady moving my microphone. But yeah, sorry guys. If I've been a bit distant on the microphone today, I do apologise. My microphone was not in the right place. I knew you were going to do that. I'm going to have to super strength this, guys, because I am out of time, guys. The Dragon Lady's... To be honest, the Dragon Lady's shouting at me. She's shouting at me by text saying, how much longer are you going to be? You were meant to stop at 11 today. And it's like 12. I completely forgot, guys, so I'm sorry about moving the tree like this. I do apologise, but I'd already cut it, and I'm in the doghouse. I'm in the doghouse. I forgot I was meant to finish at 11. Right, that was not a lot of wood, but it's better than nothing, guys. It's better than nothing. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end, guys. If you haven't already followed, don't forget to hit the follow button, guys. I will be live 9 o'clock Monday. Might be over the weekend, but like I say, weekend streams depend on the Dragon Lady and if she wants to play some trucking or something. But if not, I will be live again on Monday, 9 AM. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.